Howdy folks, and welcome back to MJP Presents World of Tanks, map strategy and the key areas in all our major maps. By me, Sir Laughlord, #458. So, this video we are going to talk about the highway map. So here we go, let's move on. Yeah, so here we are, the highway map. Not a great one, best I could find. But these are going to be how I think it should be played, plus who should go where in my opinion. These are my opinions, but we can all discuss it down below in the comment box and you tell me what you think. But yeah, so I'm going to do what I did before. I'm going to break it down into 3 areas. There'll be A, B and C. And then I will do my normal little stuff, plot what I think, where people will be, where people should go, where the main fights are going to be, and how we're going to act towards it. Okay, so let's get ready for that. Right, so here we are. As you can see, I've put the A, B and C on. The A, I've going to put in the bottom right hand corner, like the J0 area. Very important town area, always a good place for a good fight. The B area is the second most important area. We need people to go there because we all know the enemy is going to be running across the A-B line. And the C area. The C area to me is not the most important area as per normal because that's the middle of the map. But we're going to talk about that very soon and who goes there and who should be where and, you know, like I said before, and we will sort it all out. We can't go wrong. Right, so here we are again. Lots of little green dots, some few arrows, and let's just start with A. So A to me is the most important area on this map because you know that's where the biggest fight is going to be. There's always a big fight there, so go there. We are looking for the main heavies to go there, the big TDs, the ones who got the frontal armor again, the ones who know what they're doing. Always looking for the people who know how to do a battle in town. You're looking for the people who know how to side scrape. You've got some good areas here. You've got like the K0 area. Get behind that building right in K0. Get there, good holding point. The corner on K9. Good area because you can shoot diagonally across and get them when they're coming out to the bottom of the 0 line like they always do. Make sure you're holding parts of the town to the left of that area. You know, the J9 area, stuff like that. Because you know, in that line there, that road going straight down there, you can shoot straight across. Because you know the enemy is going to be coming down. The 0 line, they're going to be coming straight down the bottom of the 0 line. They're going to be in the middle of that building where the X is. You know they're coming that way. You know they're going to come straight down the 9 line as well. So let's get people there. The heavies, the TDs, the people who know what they're doing. The ones that can spank a lot of damage. All to do with damage and numbers like I said before. So that's always good. So get there as soon as you can, fast as possible. Back at the base, I've put a few dots. You know the K line, that's where the arty is going to be, somewhere along that line, more or less. Taking a guess, don't want to give too much away, but you know you're going to be back there. You're always going to get a couple of people who always sit back at the base. Fair enough, you want to sit back at the base? Fair enough, but that's 2 tanks that are not going to be in the fight. But you never know, things might go pear-shaped and you might have to start shooting the tanks that are coming through the town. Okay, fair enough. Moving on to the B. We're always going to need tanks up in the B area. You know their light's going to come across and try and spot you. So we always need to try and make sure we keep hold of the A1 area. You know they're going to rush for that. So let's try and get tanks there first. If not, you're always going to put your tanks on the D area because there's a little that road that runs on there. There's like a little hill. You can always hide behind that and shoot away. So you're looking for your mediums. Yeah, a TD or 2 to go there. Yeah, fast mediums to get in there. A heavy, maybe a heavy to get there as well. Always hold that area. That is a very important area as well. That area to me is another slugfest. All you're going to be doing is shooting across and having a slugfest fight. Again, that area is all to do with who's going to knock out the most enemies first so they can get across. Big fight. Just like in Himmelsdorf, you're just going to be slugfesting. Okay, C area. As you can see, I've put 2 little green dots. You've got one in the B5 and you've got one in the G5. Only can be done if there's 2 lights. If there's only 1 light, he's got to do it all. But that's where you want to be. If you're a little light, B5, great area. You want to rush across there. Get to where these little arrows are going because you know that 6 area there. It's like a little ridge line. You can hide behind there. You can keep on running backwards and forwards. Run all the way along the 5 and 6 line and keep on hiding. If you get shot, you can run down to the bridge and hide under the bridge until you go undetected. But you're looking to spot all the enemies because you know they're going to be on the A7, the B7. They're all going to be there, and they're all going to be watching their light run across, and they're all going to be shooting you, so you're going to be shooting them. So we want to get our light there as fast as possible. And if there's an engagement with their light, please make sure you take out their light as soon as possible. Don't lose our light. Defend your light. Very important. He's the one who's going to spot them. With no light, their light's going to come across, and you're going to get hammered by their artillery or hammered by their TDs. So yeah, it's not rocket science, quite good. If you're going to be in the G5 area, I've put three little markers, so you can run to your left, you can go towards where the other light is, spot up there, because then you'll spot anything that's going to be sitting on like the D8 area and the F8, anything along there coming along, you'll probably spot them. Like if you're pushing forward where the first arrow, middle arrow is, you'll spot them. If you get detected yourself, don't forget, fall back, go back the other way. Where that road is on the J line, it's like a little hill, isn't it? Like an incline. Pop over that, you'll go undetected. Go down, it goes into the water, you'll be undetected. Make your way back, do some more spotting. Can't go wrong. RT, you know your job. You're going to be sitting somewhere nice and safe, but you need to pick out the big targets. Depending on who you want to help, if you can hit anyone in town, which I played the other day and you can, then go for that. Try and do that. I would say more importantly for you is to try and take out the people over on the ABC7 line. Anything sitting up there, help the other side out. But you know more than me, whichever you think's best. If not, obviously, I always say if an arty gets spotted, take the arty out. People hate the arty. People think the arty's not dangerous. Can be one of the most dangerous tanks in the game. So I say if the arty gets spotted, arty, take him out. Makes it easy for others. Others can move. You don't have to worry about hiding behind buildings so much, because if you go in the open, you're going to get spanked by a flipping big arty. But yeah, so we're doing good. You're doing good. So we're going to move on, and I'm going to pop the positions where the reds normally are, and what the reds are doing, and then how we can counteract that if possible. So here we go. Right, so here we are. As you can see, it's more or less the same. Always is on every map. Always 3 areas that people are going to fight over, and the more or less all going to go there. So obviously the A, as I said, the more likely you're always going to come down the 0 line and come straight down the bottom. So if you're on that K line, you can shoot across. They're always going to try and rush to get where I put the green dot on the K0. They always try and hide behind those buildings there as well. You'll always get 1 or 2 that's going to go within the big area where the X is. They always do, because they like to poke themselves out of that little entrance they can, or they can go through the wall on the side of it. If they poke themselves out where the X is, like I said, if you've got a tank that's sitting along the K road, where I said just above, you can shoot down and get him. Don't forget, if he pokes out, best thing to do, track him. If you track him, you ain't going to move for a while. You might get 2 shots in instead of 1. Everyone always goes for damage. Don't forget, track. If you track him, you could shoot him again. Someone else might shoot him. You might just get rid of him even quicker. And they always come down the 9 line. You'll get a few tanks that come through the 9 line on the outskirts of town as well, to try and make their way through, like the 8, well, not the 8, should I say, the 9 line. They always try and push through there. Over on the D9 area, where that hill and the bridges, you normally get a few TDs that will sit up there. They try and snipe across, and you might get one that snipes down the 9 line if he's got a good view range. Because if you remember, that's the railway track, he can shoot all the way down. So if you're crossing the K or J 9 line, be careful, because you can get shot from all the way up there. You're probably going to find their heavies, their mediums, and all that are going to come there too. So we're looking for the players who know what they're doing. Same for the enemy team, they want to send their good players there too. And then obviously, the arty is going to be in the A0 or the 0 line, should I say. He's going to be hiding there. He's going to be bombarding. If he sits in the right spot, he can actually bombard straight into town as well. He's going to be bombarding anyone who's along on our 1 line on the other side, just the same as our arty's going to do. Their light normally always rushes across the A line and always tries to get to the corner to try and spot everybody up, so then it turns into the slugfest. If their light goes for the A line or the A1, make sure, if you're the green team, get in there, take him out. You've got to remember, with no light, they've got no eyes. No eyes, the arty's going to change direction and hit the people who are lit up in town. If you can't see you, he's not going to try and get you, is he? Simple as that. Again, sometimes I have put actually a red dot by the bridge on the E5. Because sometimes you'll find a sneaky little bugger goes down there and hides in there to try and do shots away. So keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, their light's going to go there. If they've got a second light or even the first light, he's either going to do the first thing I said, or he's going to do the same as the green light and go to the C area, and he's going to run along the 7 and 8 line, and he's going to spot everybody up who's trying to come across the K and J line to get to the A area. So once again, try and take him out. The people who are sat back at the base on the J2 base area, if you spot him, try and take him out. You're sitting there doing nothing probably, try and shoot him. So yeah, you can have the slugfest, like I said, there you go, they're going to be sitting around their base like they always do. The slugfest is going to go on. So it's all going to be down to who is best at shooting and who can do what. So you can't go wrong. But there's not many things you can do. The fight in town, myself, I always find that you just have to wait back a little bit, see what they're going to do, and then take them out. Swarm them, like I say, track them. Hopefully your artie's going to help them. Don't let them get the advantage. You've got lovely buildings to sit in and hide. So start doing it. Take the initiative. Get in there. We always get people to sit back and don't do anything. If you're sitting back doing nothing, get in there and help your fellow teammates. Come on. It's a numbers game. Count your tanks. Count how many people are spotted. Beginning of each game, my helpful tip is count how many people get spotted. If at the beginning of the game you've got a tank that goes into town and he spots 7 tanks. 7 tanks in town. That means you've got another 8 tanks laying around somewhere. If you've got 2 artilleries, that means there's 6 tanks going to be on the other side of the map. If you've got a light or 2, you can deduct them, or you can calculate where people are going to be so you know what's going on. So yeah, I hope this does help all the people who watch it, especially some new people who don't know what to do and don't know where to go and just seem to rush forward and get killed, and then always post in Facebook forums and stuff that, oh, they're getting killed so quick. Learn your tank. Learn where to go. Lots of cover. Use the cover. Town's best place. Slugfest if you like it. Do it. But I hope you've enjoyed, and this is it for me at the moment. Thank you very much. Right, my last little bit. My helpful hints for the day. Learn your tank. Its pen, its armour, the reload times, etc. It's going to help you in the game along the line. Know the weak spots of tanks. If you know the weak spots, you're going to know where you can pen. So learning your pen comes handy. You're going to know where to shoot people. You're going to be doing better. You're going to be great. Track a tank. You're still going to get XP, you know, and it's easy for the arty to help you. If you track it, it can't move. Easy for an arty to hit it. If you track it, someone else may shoot it. You get XP for someone else shooting the tank. You don't always have to do the damage. You'll get XP anyway. Know when to fight and when not to. In other words, if you have a much bigger tank than yourself, then you know not to fight straight away. Run away. Use the terrain to your advantage. Use the cover. If there's a big rock, hide behind the rock. Don't sit out in the open. You'll get spanked by the RT, spanked by everyone else. Loads more hints gonna come this way. If you have any hints that you want me to put on to the next one, put them in the comments below and I will. But I hope these help you battle on. So, thank you. It just leaves me to say that's all, folks. Thanks for watching, and like I said, I hope this helps. And don't forget, find me, MJP, on the Xbox under Sir Laugh-A-Lot #458. Maybe we can platoon up. Maybe we can do some great kills. Maybe we could all be on this channel again soon. And don't forget my Facebook page, MJP Tanks World Thanks Xbox. Look it up, join today, follow my little followings and discuss and chat about anything you wish. Okay, thank you. So last but least, that just leaves me, Mark J. Parker, to say watch, like, share, subscribe. Let's get this video going around the world. Let's get me famous. Let's get you famous, because most of my videos are more about you. So let's keep it going, folks. Come on. But until next time, stay safe, keep playing tanks, and be happy. Bye-bye for now.